of Carl Thompson.
Everything that we've done in the gym, all the moves, the walking up, straighten the blocking and carrying. Now it's time to bring them in.
Well, Alan Booth is saying to David Hay that everything we've done in the gym, but as Duke McKenzie quite rightly observed, David Hay's whole pace suddenly dropped off alarmingly. That was a shot that would have ended many another contest, and look at Hay, really went for Thompson, and the wily old fella covered himself up to make the target area as small as possible, and Terry O'Connor had a really good look at him. There was that right hand, and anybody else I'm quite sure would have folded, but not Carl Thompson. What is that chin made of?
Second round 3.
We thought he was gone in the first, we thought he was gone in the second. Here is Carl Thompson in the third, and again it's write him off if you dare, and he suddenly comes forward, and that's the first bit of zip we've seen. Is it Thompson's turn now to go on the offensive?
Well, I really expected David Hay to box and not try to take this guy out in the early rounds. I expected him to do everything off the jab and then follow it up after that, but he's just gone for Carl Thompson, and now his pace has definitely dropped. He knows he's got to be more careful. You can't just throw shots in the general direction where he hopes they're going to land. They have to be more pinpoint.
Well, Hay is standing there, and Thompson is being first, slicing right hand from Thompson. Thought the challenger wasn't much behind it. Round the corner from Hay, there's no zip in those punches, there's no venom in those punches. Maybe he's taking the breather.
But he shouldn't need a breather right now. What he should be doing is taking centre of the ring and using that jab, looking for the openings. David looks a little bit lacklustre because he's gone for the knockout right at that present moment in time. It never paid off for him.
Well, he took that good stiff left jab from Thompson flush, and he grinned a little bit. Hay may just be measuring his man up for another big shot, a right hand perhaps. The longer this goes on, the longer or the more Thompson will fancy it. Better work again from Hay, but he's missing with those shots. Did catch him. Good right hand round the corner once again. Hay still going for the big singles.
Well, he's looking to stamp his authority again in this round, looking to pot shot with single punches. To just really start using his jab, because, you know, I'm telling you, Carl Thompson's, his legs are gone. He just doesn't have the footwork which he once had, obviously, in his youth. So, with the younger guy, you would expect it from Hay to use a lot of lateral movement, get in and out behind the jab, wear this old warhorse down.
Well, there's a danger of Hay slowing down to Thompson's pace, and that will suit the 40-year-old.
There's also the danger of David punching himself out.
Well, he's showing Thompson the shot, and Thompson content to bide his time. There was another solid right hand by Hay with 40 seconds to go, and again flush on the jaw, and Thompson takes it and comes straight back and jabs Hay, and Hay gets him again. Hay grimaces. Great body shot by David Hay.
I don't know how this guy stands up. I really don't. He's like Freddy Krueger or Jason in one of them horror films. He just won't go away.
Watch the shoulder from referee Terry O'Connor. Thompson has survived another round. Nasty clash of heads there, accidental. Good left hand by Thompson. Caught Hay with a decent shot, and Thompson up on his toes at the end of that round. And Hay, breathing heavily, goes back to his corner. And the longer this goes on, the better it is going to suit the champion, Carl Thompson.
How you feeling? All right. Let's get this thing. Take care. Listen, this boy is doing his best shots already, okay? Don't get too careless now, right? Start moving your head after the following shots, all right?
Morris score very softly spoken in the Thompson corner. Another extraordinary round. Thompson coming forward really for the first time. Hay has to fend them away. Hay, as ever, with those hands held very low. Better work from David Hay. Turned his man very nicely, but Thompson is still there.
Round 4.
Well, a lot of the smart money, or so-called smart money was in the man in white trunks, David Hay, winning this contest by the end of round 2 or even round 3. We're now into round 4. And remember, last time out, Carl Thompson took an absolute battering for 8 rounds against the former champion Sebastian Rothman and produced an extraordinary 1-punch stoppage in the 9th round. And we know that David Hay is a little bit susceptible. Thompson just working away. Those legs of his, there's veins on them like a road map.
You know, the worrying thing for me about David Hay right now is that there's no snap behind his punches. There's no urgency behind his work. He's looking for that one big payoff punch. It hasn't happened early on, but now you'd expect him to use the whole perimeter of the ring, stay out of trouble because the cat's dangerous, but there's no life in his legs. He's just standing there dormant.
Well, he's getting himself caught, and this will suit Thompson. Good right hand by David Hay. But the initial impetus has gone the way of the champion, Carl Thompson. He's got to get himself back into this.
You know, the mind's a very funny thing of a boxer, it really is. I just wonder now if David Hayes actually feels fatigued. He looks tired and he looks a little bit cumbersome.
Well, I have to harken back to the World Championships in Belfast 3 years ago when David Hay put the Cuban Orlanier Solis on the canvas in the opening round, and Solis got up and came back at him and eventually stopped David Hay on the 15-point differential rule, and Hay looked a very tired and beaten boxer on that occasion. And look at the bounce now, the bounce with Thompson. Good right hand by Thompson. This is truly amazing from the 40-year-old. And there's nothing coming through from Hay at this stage. One punch could change all that. But it's Thompson coming forward. Has the tide turned?
Well, it looks that way. I mean, Thompson took a flush left uppercut right to the jaw. And in the round previous, that same punch bobbled him. But as I said before, he's like Freddy Krueger. He just keeps coming. But Thompson's got swelling now in his left eye, where he's taking those shots from David Hay.
Well, Hay not doing very much. He's content to let Thompson have a go at him. Thompson lands with a good right hand. Wasn't all that much behind it, but these are shots that are going to take a lot of the steam out of David Hay's work. Better right by the challenger. 30 seconds remaining.
Hay can't take it for granted that Thompson's going to punch himself out, because he doesn't. This guy's been around the block many a time. He's had more title fights, and David Hay has actually had fights. He knows his way around this ring.
This is title fight number 16 for Thompson. Good right hand by him. Again, not a lot behind it, but every single one of those shots is being felt by David Hay, and he might just get a little bit more on it at some stage. Thompson, and again Thompson lands, and this is the best run so far for the champion, and he gives him a really baleful look, as if to say, I have taken some, the best you can throw at me, and I'm still here, and I'm coming back. Well, what a round that was. And I'm sure there might be genuine cause for concern in the Hay corner, because that was the first round that we reckon that he's lost.
Absolutely. The turn of the tide, as you've just seen it, that was Thompson's round. He's done exceptionally well. This guy's been out on his feet, but look at this onslaught from him. I mean, Hay's standing passive, he's got the poker face, but he's taking punches as flush as you could want.
Well, is Hay trying to kid us all a little bit and just stand there and say, I can take shots as well, and I've got a little bit in reserve?
All your punches, move the body, move the head, okay? Start with the jabs.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Let's go.